Hello, hello. So this is called I Almost Missed My Class. And guess what? I was late to the live. I almost missed this live. Ay, ay, ay. It is just one of those weeks. So thank you, Teacher Kelly, for hanging around for me. At least YouTube is a little bit more forgiving than classes are. I was busy working on applying for some other jobs out there, just trying to get some more bookings. Bookings are kind of down across the board for me right now. So I'm just trying to figure out how to bring in some income. So, um, so Teacher Kelly, which company? Well, I was very intrigued by Duna Language, which Teacher Kasie made a video of last week with Teacher Joan. So if you want to check it out, go to Casey Oswald. I'll put a link down below of the interview. And so it's a Chinese-based company, and they kind of guarantee bookings. So I'm just reaching my feelers out. I'd love to have it because I know that even if they pay slightly less than other companies are, if they book, it's better. I'd rather sit in a class that earns, I don't know, $14 an hour that books than have a class for $16 an hour that doesn't book. And I end up with like one booking a week. So it's all about the money, but also about the philosophy of the class and the company. So I'm thinking of doing Duna Language. It's more kid focused. You don't have to finish the lesson. You really make sure they get it before you move on. So that's kind of cool. I know Casey's going to make another video about that coming up in a while. So check it out. Okay, so back to my story of I almost missed my class. Okay, so I work for Tutor ABC, which is a Taiwan-based company, and I've been with them for about a year. I started going to them right when VIP Kid really shut down last November. And I've had some highs and some lows in different months. And even after a year, I haven't had really steady bookings, which is really frustrating to me because I'm like, I will give companies a trial basis. Okay. I know it takes a while to get your name out there, give it a few months. You can get those bookings up. It's been a year, guys. Okay. I'm still with them, but I don't have the consistent bookings. Maybe they have too many teachers. I don't know. Maybe they have similar laws. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe it's just not enough students. I don't know. All I know is that I'm not getting the bookings that I want to have, opening the spots that I open. They have a minimum of 5 hours a week, and then you can work on top of that. But you have to have those guaranteed hours. So I'm guaranteeing them Saturdays and Sundays and an hour on Saturday night. Because of my time zone, having to get my uh, oldest off to school, I have to work earlier. I have to end earlier. Okay. I used to work in Mountain Time Zone 4 to 8 a.m. every day. Well, now my daughter has to leave for school at 6:30 and I have to be able to help her. And then my newborn could wake up at any moment. So I work like 5:30 to 6:30 every morning, Saturdays and Sundays, 6:30 to 8:30 while my husband's home. But then I work for an hour on Saturday night, 7:30 to 8:30. They always start the 30s. I don't know why. They don't start at the hour. They have to start the half hour. You got to do the whole hour. So I go, okay, well, I'll do a Saturday night, 7:30 to 8:30. They have an app, but it doesn't have notifications. So it doesn't notify when you book. But they're not allowed to book under 1 hour. So I try to put an alarm for an hour plus a minute to check. So if it starts at 7:30 p.m., about 6:31, 6:32, I will check to see. Well, last week on Saturday, we were out and about. We went to the aquarium. We came back home. We had dinner, a quick dinner, and we were going to go swimming. We have a community swimming pool we're going to go to. So I have my swimsuit on. We're ready to go. I'm going, oh, I wonder if I have a class tonight. Let me just check real quick. So it's 7:25. I thought it was 7:45. I was freaking out. But it was 7:25. I looked at my computer, log in, go, I have a class, and it starts in 5 minutes. Oh, no. So I just quickly decided, okay, guys, you, husband, are going to go with our two kids. They're in the swimsuits. You go. I'll stay home with the baby and teach because the baby can't go in the swimming pool anyway. He's only 6 weeks old. I don't know when you can start putting kids in the swimming pool, but to me, he doesn't have that neck support yet to be in there. So we just kind of, I would sit out with him, or we would trade turns sitting out with him on the the little chairs next to the swimming pool while we watch our daughters play. So he stayed with me. I brought his car seat in because I didn't have any time to grab anything else. I'm like, bounce the car. Here, car seat. Just bring that close to my computer. And I already put it away, but I put it down at my feet down here. Um, so here's the floor. So I had it right down here. So he could just be there and chill. And it was a 45-minute class with an adult. I'm like, okay, please be quiet. And he was good. He was quiet and he just kind of chilled there for a while. And what was kind of funny is that this lesson was on idioms. And so as we were talking about idioms, I wrote them up here on the board for the adult learner. And so when we got to have a lot on one's plate, we were joking about, all the things we're balancing. And I'm joking, going, yeah, I'm balancing a lot too, because look down here. I had to bring my baby to class. I got a lot on my plate. We just laughed at it because we had already gotten that rapport with him. So he saw that I had a kid. So if he did hear something, he'd be okay with it. um, and so the class was from 7:30 to 8:15. Well, about 8:10, I heard the door open and my husband and my two daughters were coming back from the swimming pool. I'm like, "You came back now? You could have waited 10 more minutes till you knew class was done." Yeesh. But there's no clock at the swimming pool. So they don't know it was getting dark, so they decided to come home. So I made a big deal about saying, "It was great to see you today. Our class is almost over." Kind of going, hint, hint, I'm still teaching. Be quiet out there. And just in the last 1 minute of class, maybe 30 seconds, my baby started getting a little bit fussy and he kind of hurt him a little bit. Like, well, look at that. We made it. We made it to the end of class. This is awesome. Phew. He's like, yeah, I know. Now you can go take care of your baby. Yes, I can. Have a great day, kind of thing. And so that was kind of fun. And, sometimes you just have to do it. So I made it to class just barely. My baby boy did a good job on the floor in his car seat. I didn't have a chance to buckle him, but I knew if I was there, it's okay. I had my foot, I could rock him a little bit in it. I'm right there. If anything did happen, I glanced at it every once in a while to make sure he's okay. And he did great for the 45 minutes. But that's not ideal. Okay. Ideally, he's in another room with my husband or he's sleeping like he is right now. He's sleeping. But when you have less than 5 minutes, you just do what you got to do. So that's my crazy story. And more of the story is put an alarm and check because even if I haven't been booked Saturday nights consistently, I could be booked. So I need to set an alarm for 6:32. So it's under the hour mark and then check. And then if I don't have a class, then I can go swimming or whatever I want to do. But if I do have a class, I better rearrange and make sure people know what to do. I'm not going to check 5 minutes before class. They don't have an app that like dings if you get it booked. So you just have to keep checking. So yeah. Well, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for sticking around for my crazy story. I'll see you later. Bye guys. Bye Kelly. Bye everyone.